All right, so today we are going to focus on the cumulative frequency curve. Okay, we are going to find what is the meaning of medium, interquartile range, and the range. So basically, you just need to memorize how many percent for each of these. So let's look at medium. Medium sounds like which word? The medium. Middle, very good. Middle is guess how many percent? 50 law, so very simple, right? Nobody will forget one. So for the medium, it is 50%. So put the bracket, follow my working, very important, follow my working. 50% is 50 over 100. If you really don't like it, you can put half lah. Okay, medium is half So I multiply by what? Okay, I will multiply by the total number of students. In this case, the total number of children is 120. I'll multiply by this number here. Now, very important, this number is the last number from the graph. Sometimes exam N level, they trick us. They actually put another number here. But the graph, there's no graph, right? So please don't use the 130, use the 120. All right, for the final number. So I need to know, there are 120 children, right? The medium is half of them. So half of 120. So answer is 60. All right. Now, if you want to put the 60 on the right-hand side here, it is fine. But please bracket this. Okay, the reason being, a lot of students stop here. Then I will ask you, then the graph for what? You found that it's 60, right? Did you read the graph? Did you read the S graph? You didn't read at all. So your common sense should tell you, I need to read the S graph, the cumulative frequency curve. I need to read it and find out what is the medium height. So I need to read this number. Again, I found 60, right? Which is the red bracket. But I need to read from the graph. So go to your curve, draw a dotted line, and then read the x-axis. Now it's very simple one. I started from the y-axis, my answer will come from the x-axis. Later I will start from the x-axis, my answer will come from the y-axis. Okay, so just take note of this. So what is the number here? Okay, in order to answer this question, every small line here is how long? 1 only. So this is 55, this is 60, right? So this is just 1 unit, 1 unit. Now for the y-axis, every line is how long? Every thin line here, small line here, answer is 2 units. So the first thing you should do is do this. Okay, so when you count, what is that number here? It must be precise, or there's no plus minus 1. You must be exactly the same number. The number is, so the answer is right like that. You don't have to put the word answer, but we put it just to show you the difference. So the answer is actually 77.5 here. That is how you find the medium. That's how you find the medium height. Sometimes the question asks you to find the medium, sometimes they ask you to find the medium height. So first thing is always do the bracket first, then write down the answer. So the whole lesson I'm going to keep stressing, do the bracket, write down the answer. Do the bracket, write down the answer. Do the bracket, write down the answer. So a lot of students just do the bracket and then they never write down the answer. It's a waste of time because you don't get a single mark. Now we are going to find the lower quartile. Now the medium is 50%. Just guess lah. Lower quartile is how many percent? 25. Okay? 25%. Now if you don't like 25%, you can just write as 1/4. 1/4 is 25%. Okay? So you times 120. Okay, so which position is that? I'm looking for the 30th student. 30th. You just write 30 can already. So I'm going to find the 30th student and see what is the height. So I'm going to use red color now. I'm going to find the 30th students. There are 120 children here. Okay, I keep swapping between the word student and children. Okay, there's 120 children. Okay, so I'm going to draw a dotted line and then see where is their height. You read the number 30 because it's 1/4, right? 1/4 of 100. Yes, correct, 71. Okay. Now you guess lah, upper quartile is how many percent? Yeah, so this topic is like quite easy to remember. So upper quartile is 75%. Please draw a bracket now. Everyone draw a bracket. I have been thinking how to help you all to remember. So I came out with this method. Always when answering this question, start with a bracket first. The bracket got no marks one. Okay, but you have to find where is the 75%, which is 3/4. It's 90, right? Please, 90 got no mark. Even if you put 90, there's no mark given one. Why? We have not read the graph yet. So in black now, 90, read 90. Okay. I start from the y-axis. I must read the x-axis. What is that number there? That is your upper quartile. 83. Now, cannot put 82, cannot put 84. I'm still okay with 82.5 because it's really very minimal difference. 83.5, I'm still okay with it. Okay, but for the topic on this, there is no +1, -1, don't have. So answer is 83. Okay, finally, guess what do you think is interquartile? Hey, just now I didn't write the lower quartile answer, right? It was 77.5. It was 71. Okay, sorry, it was 71. I wrote it there. Okay, I didn't write here. Okay, so the upper quartile is 83. Now for interquartile range, yes, something to do with these two numbers. Okay, Chen Jun know the answer. Other than Chen Jun, yeah, you minus them, you take the upper quartile. Okay, a lot of students like to write UQ, but because teacher cannot. But you want to write, you just write UQ minus LQ, lower quartile. Okay, so upper quartile minus lower quartile, you don't have to write the formula. I write it because we are learning. So what number minus what number? 83 minus 71, and the answer is 12. Next one, common sense again. Find the 10th percentile. 10th percentile, you guess is how many percent? 10%. So what do you think I'll ask you to do? Put a bracket, no marks on, but you must put and find the 10% of the total number of children is 12. 12 got marks or not? No mark. So at the 12 children, what is the height at the 12 children there? Can you all read now? 12 children, which is here. The 12 children, you need to read the graph. Okay, so it is at 64.5, we will accept 65. All right, we will accept 65, but my answer is actually 64.5. Okay, now range. Range is not the same as interquartile range, so please memorize the definition. It is the maximum x value minus the minimum x value. Now, why don't I just write big minus small? Because a lot of students will ask, big from where? Small from where? So please write down, it is the big X minus the small x. Okay, now let's look at the graph. What is the biggest X value? 95, right? What is the smallest X value? What is the smallest X value? 55, or not 0, 55. You look at the graph, the smallest X is 55. And easy to get the 1 mark, right? The answer is 40. Okay. Now the last one is yesterday lesson. Let's see whether you can remember or not. Find the number of students whose height is more than 80 if I start from the x-axis. What must I do? You read and find the answer from your y-axis. What is that number there? So, what's wrong here? Yesterday we just mentioned. Oh, very good. Okay, other than Bervin got the answer already. What's wrong here? Yeah. Hey, come on. Okay, correct. Everyone look here. One last part already. What is this number here? No, this number is not 80. This number is less than 80. The question wants more than 80. So this is 2 marks. Very simple 2 marks. 74, maybe sometimes I give you sympathy mark, I give you 1 mark, but it's not 74. You must use. How many children are there? There's 120 children, right? If 74 of them are less than, okay, 74 of them are less than 80 cm, how many more than 80 cm? 120 minus 74, answer is 46, yeah. Okay, answer is 46. So 46 children has less than, or rather, 46 children has more than 80 cm. Okay, Jaden, can you help me stop the video?